fix that. All right, took care of that problem. All right, everybody, Mr. Page for Exposed. I know you're waiting for these videos. I want to thank everybody, and I do want to let everybody know that we've gotten some new, we have a new audience, and I want to welcome that new audience. And a lot of people don't know who I'm referring to. As I understand it, we have some people in the law enforcement community, and not the bum that we got as a board member, that comes here now and views what I'm posting. Apparently, some people up in Denver are taking me seriously because, well, I guess I didn't receive a call and I didn't have a conversation with somebody over what's going on here. That didn't happen. All right, so let's go over some names. We have Sherry Ringen, we have Nicole Fisher, we have Russell Ryder, Carl Lukens, and Troy Stinson. And the reason why that's relevant is because they comprise the board of directors, and the board of directors tells everybody else what to do. Let me make that really clear again. Under the power that was vested in them, they tell everybody what to do. Do you understand? Okay. So when these denials come down and people are saying, well, it's not the board, it is the board. The board has the ultimate authority to yay or nay any record I ask for. Any record. Okay? Last year, I asked the board to waive the fees for a document that's posted on here for the $210. They never waived it. They never talked about it. They haven't done it yet. They haven't opened their mouth. They haven't responded to any emails, text messages, or anything else for that matter that come from me. None. Okay? That's transparency for you, okay? So do me a favor, you three guys on the board that are claiming to be vets, fuck you, you're not. You're worthless. I don't know why you put on that uniform. Don't ever call yourself a fucking vet in front of me. You're not. You're not even a fucking American, as far as I'm concerned. That's a fact. I want to put that out there. You're letting your lawyer and everybody else tell you guys what to do because you don't fucking know any better. I know what you're hiding. I know what Troy's protecting. I know what the board's protecting. You're acting like I don't know this shit. I went through it. At the last board meeting, I made it clear. Okay? The lawyers who were Woodman Hills lawyers were trying to take this house. They were the same lawyers that Woodman Hills hired. Okay? Hale Westfall and Ted Bendelow. Ted Bendelow, in his own little way, wanted to stick it to me, so he did it in a hearing for my bankruptcy. I am getting that recording, and I'm going to fucking post it. Because I have a right to. You want to hear the shit he said. I think it's relevant. And then so did, well, Ryan Call. Now, for those who don't understand, when Matt Arnold did what he did, he exposed the whole fucking thing. What the judge at the federal court knew, which nobody else knew, is that I had discovered that there were claims filed for professional insurance shit. That means the lawyers went to their insurance companies under the professional malpractice shit and filed claims, so they weren't out any money. Fact. Those facts weren't made clear to the district court down here. Because I'm telling you, if the judge had known what they had done, they wouldn't have got awarded half of what they got. Fact. Micah Howell, pay attention. Okay? Fact. That information was then given to a real judge in a real court up in Denver. That's why shit went sideways for them. They swore an affidavit and attested that the money, you gotta listen to the words of what a lawyer says. I incurred, but they never used the word I paid. Big fucking difference. Okay, that's why a lot of people are getting converted. Yes, did you incur some legal fees? But that doesn't mean you paid them. I filed a complaint against one of the people that were involved in the lawsuit. The complaint should have been filed against his lawyer. Not that lawyer, the other lawyer. That's what the letter said that came back from the Attorney Regulation Council, the ARC. I'm serious, I got the letter. It was regarding Bob Gardner. It wasn't that Gardner did something, it was his lawyer that submitted the document, so Gardner covered his ass. But the facts of the underlying issue were true. The insurance company knew about it. That's why this all went sideways for them, because, can't have them on the fucking stand lying again, because I was going to subpoena the insurance company, who wasn't going to lie for anybody. Oh, that's right. I remember recording that conversation. Let's move on from that. Mr. Bendelow, Ben Solo, or whatever the hell we're going to call you, you were brought here to help those people take this house while being paid by this district. Ratepayers paying to take this house. They brought him in because he was Benjamin Green's lawyer. Benjamin Green knew who he was at one time in some place. He was Green's lawyer. Fact. Okay? Nothing you can do about it. That's why he was brought in. That's why Walter Porter's statement was so correct. That's why they brought in Hale Westfall after the election to shut the shit down, but it didn't work. And then when it all went sideways, and then the judge granted me my day in court, all hell broke loose because they thought this case was done and they were going to get a house. That's what Troy and them are protecting. Let me make this clear. Troy Stinson. That's what you're protecting. That's why you had the meetings with Lynn. That's why you had the meetings with everybody else. Sherry Ringen, Nicole Vance, Russell Ryder, Carl Lukens, Troy Stinson, Edward Bendelow. Colluding and collaborating to prevent the truth from ever making or seeing the light of day. That's why they're shutting it down. They don't want to ruin the lives of all those involved because they know what they did. When Sherry Ringen spilled the beans, she was doing it to fix it. That's why Troy wanted to take me out and take away my constitutional rights. Troy, I'm right here at the next meeting, which should be tonight or this week, whatever. You and I are going to have a face-to-face. What are you going to do? Call in some of your buddies to shoot me? Do it. Maybe you'll have me pulled over at a roadside stop and get me killed there. I don't care. I don't care. This is a good I'm a good American. You're not. You are not a good American. The 5 board members I mentioned, you're not good Americans. And you, for Troy, Russell, and Carl, you're not even decent fucking veterans. You spit in the face of the Constitution. Don't call yourself veterans. Don't do it while I'm around. Okay? I know what a real veteran looks like. My father-in-law is one. The people I talk to are. You 3 aren't. You're clowns. You're posers. Okay? That's fact. I'll call you that right to your face. Okay? Let's get over this real quick. In the denial, okay, a lie was made. However, Woodman Hill's payable information is listed in each month in the Woodman Hill Financial Statement. No, they're not. The payables are a separate set of records showing what was paid out each month in a line item. That is an inaccurate statement. Okay? Those records do not show anybody where the money went. That's what I asked for. They know it and I know it. Why is this relevant to Edward and anybody else? Because Edward Bendelow's lying to you. And it's misinformation lies. Bam, 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 bam. All these districts do payables online. We're the only ones that don't. They make them available. They also ratify them. We don't. It was stopped to protect people from going to jail for what they had done, which was expend public funds to take me out. That's what Troy found out. He hasn't denied it yet. Deny it, Troy. And do you know why the board's not talking anymore? Especially to me? Because Edward Bendelow cautioned them that it's a liability matter, and if they get hauled into court, anything they say can and will be used against them. It won't matter. Also, Mr. Bendelow, this will not be a frivolous case in court to get those records. That's the only way you get your money back. And so now you, ratepayers, will be paying the bill, somewhere between $10,000 and $20,000 in legal bills, to stop me from obtaining public records from what was expended, and then Ted's going to try to make me look bad in court. So what? Do it. Do you understand, Ted? I think you missed the point on this. Now that I know that you were Benjamin Green's lawyer and you were sent in here to fuck me up, what do you think I have to say about that? This is exactly what you did say. You were sent in here to fuck me up. Straight up. And the board knows it, I know it, and now everybody knows it. You think I'm going to let that pass? No, I'm not. Sorry. It don't work like that in the real world. And this is the real world. So, now, I posted the documents. The reason why I posted the check ledger issue, and I'll tell you why I did that. Do you know why I did it? Because it shows, and the check ledgers are individual payments made to certain entities. Why did Ted want to redact them? because he wants to cover for his clients, which we are. Yeah, that's what he's doing. He doesn't want you to know, the public, about what really transpired over the last 4 years. Yeah. And that's what this board's covering up now, the same way previous boards did it. Okay? So don't think for a second that Lukens, Ryder, Stinson, Fisher, or Ringen are transparent. They're not. They are not. This is written proof. We're done talking about it. Let's go over what they said, because I want to make sure the denial is correct. Confidential commercial and financial data. No, it's not. We're a public entity, and this is not commercial information. See what I mean? It's a blanket denial. Okay? And for those who want to know who the custodian of records is, that's Christina LePage. Okay? Because I want to make sure we have our facts straight. Okay? And we're not done yet. I'm not your bitch. You will bring me that check. I'm not going to go and pick it up. Okay? I'm not your slave. I don't work for you. And you guys seem to forget that. So the good news is that I have a mounting fan base of people coming here to find out what's going on. What we have is a group of rogue individuals, un-Americans, or un-American, however you want to pronounce it, acting just like Polis and the legislature. They're acting just like Democrats because they don't want the facts to come out. And this is absolute proof that there is zero transparency in this district. What say you now? And on that final note, somebody want to do me a favor. A little while ago, I received some emails from somebody on their secured server email from a particular place in Colorado Springs. I need to know if sending out information via their emails, because they asked me to delete the emails and I never deleted them, is if that's a violation of the commercial ethics issue for the government. Because I want to know if I can file a complaint against that, because apparently they weren't supposed to use their government account to send out emails to me, according to the information I received from the Office of Public Ethics as it relates to people that work for the government. If you find out, let me know. I need a little bit more information on this before I file the complaint, because I want to know where to send it. Thanks for stopping by, everybody. But remember this. I'm transparent. They're not. I know what they're hiding. I know what they did, and they know what they did too. And they just don't want to get sued over it. That's why Troy Stinson tried to take me out. That's a fucking fact. Have a good day, folks.